full text of the remarks made by former President Olusegun Obasanjo during the reconciliatory visit by the PDP presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, Abeokuta on October 11, 2018. I am happy to welcome the distinguished leaders of goodwill who have led the PDP presidential candidate and my former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar, to my humble abode, and I welcome the presidential candidate himself. Let me start by congratulating President-to-be, Atiku Abubakar, for his success at the recent PDP primary, and I took note of his gracious remarks in his acceptance speech that it all started here. Yes, when it started, it was meant for Atiku to succeed Obasanjo. In the presence of these distinguished leaders of goodwill today, let me say it openly that we have reviewed what went wrong on the side of Atiku. And in all honesty, my former vice president has rediscovered and repositioned himself. As I have repeatedly said, it is not so much what you did against me that was the issue, but what you did against the party, the government and the country. See also, our advice to Nigeria caused problems in health, education sectors. World Bank confesses I took the stand I had taken based on the character and attributes you exhibited in the position you found yourself. I strongly believe that I was right. It was in the overall interest of everyone and everything to take such a position. From what transpired in the last couple of hours or so, you have shown remorse, you have asked for forgiveness, and you have indicated that you have learned some good lessons and you will mend fences and make amends as necessary and as desirable. Whenever or wherever you might have offended me, as a Christian who asks for God's forgiveness of my sins and inadequacies on a daily basis, I forgive and I sincerely advise you to learn from the past and do what is right, and it will be well with you. Obviously, you have mended fences with the party and fully reconciled with the party. That's why today, you are the presidential candidate of the party. In addition to appreciating all that the party has done for you, may I advise you to work together with all those who contested for the party's flag with you as a team for your campaign. There are still areas, nationally and internationally, where you have to mend fences and make amends. Read also, photos, Atiku, Oyedepo, Gumi, Kuka, Adabanho, others meet Obasanjo. You will know how to handle what is already out and what may yet be put out by the opposition. But, I am convinced that if you continue with the attitude that brought you here with these distinguished leaders of goodwill, with remorse and contrite heart, the rest of the coast within and outside the country can be cleared. And if there is anything I can do and you want me to do in that respect, I will do. I am sure with the right attitude for change where necessary, and by putting lessons learned by you to work, you will get the understanding, cooperation, support and mandate, all at the national level. With Nigerians voting for you, it will mean that you secure their forgiveness and regain their confidence. It will be with the hope or assurance of a Paul on the road to Damascus conversion. After all, change and conversion are of man. I believe that with a contrite heart, change is possible in everybody's life and situation. For me, relatively, and of all the aspirants in the PDP, you have the widest and greatest exposure, experience, outreach and possibly the best machinery and preparation for seeing the tough and likely dirty campaign ahead through. From what I personally know of you, you have capacity to perform better than the incumbent. You surely understand the economy better, you have business experience, which can make your administration business-friendly and boost the economy and provide jobs. Read also, I have forgiven you wholeheartedly. Obasanjo tells Atiku you have better outreach nationally and internationally, and that can translate to better management of foreign affairs. You are more accessible and less inflexible and more open to all parts of the country in many ways. As Pastor Bakar, one-time running mate of the incumbent president, said, you are a Wazobia man, and that should help you in confronting the confrontable and shunning nepotism. As you know, along the road to where you are today, many leaders and ordinary people cooperated and overtly and covertly worked hard. On your behalf, I thank them all. May their coast continue to be expanded. And when you become Nigerian president, which, inshallah, you will be, remember what we did together in government. We ran an administration by Nigerians for all Nigerians where merit and performance count more than blood relationship, friendship or kith and kin. Although some time and ground have been lost, you should endeavor to start from where we stopped and recover some lost ground, if not time. Please uphold truth, integrity, principles, morality and fight corruption, crimes and insurgency. The fundamental law of the land, our Constitution, must be scrupulously defended. I make one demand and one demand on you today. I need you to say before God and man that you will always remain irrevocably committed to upholding all the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the whole country will remain your single indivisible constituency. Constitutionalism, popular participation and inclusiveness are preconditions for reversing the deficits of the past 3.5 years. They will ensure abiding faith in our indivisibility, oneness and faith in the survival of all against none. The fundamentals for our development, economic growth and progress are hard and soft infrastructure. Remember to always give adequate places in your administration to our youth and women. All the authorities involved with the preparation, all processes and conduct of the election must ensure that the election is free, fair and credible. Once again, congratulations and I wish you well. My distinguished brothers and leaders of goodwill, thank you for making this happen. I will now count on you to encourage all hands to be on the deck to take Nigeria to the level God has created it to be, autopilot level. God bless you all and God bless Nigeria. Visited 11,982 times, 6,688 visits today.